go.
We're live.
Well, now we are.
We're live.
We're live.
We're live.
We're live.
We're living.
All of us are live.
All of us. Every single one of us in the shot is living.
Every single one of us is live.
I'm dead inside.
But outwardly,
Well, you haven't been introduced yet,
Yeah,
so in a metaphysical sense, you don't exist.
you don't exist yet. Yeah.
Solves that problem.
Dan,
Hi.
how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing very well. It's Friday again.
It is. Welcome back to the world headquarters.
It's so good that it's Friday. Otherwise, we never get to drink.
That's true.
Because we only drink on Fridays.
Only on Fridays. Definitely didn't have drinks at my kitchen table yesterday. You know.
No, we did not do that. Yeah, I've been down to Arvada a lot this week.
You have. You have. There's a person between us, Mark.
There is, and nothing's set correctly. Just so I want to acknowledge that. But I think we're ready now.
Oh, okay.
Tell us about our guest.
I don't know who this guy is. This is my brother-in-law, Scott. Scott, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
In town from Pittsburgh.
That's right.
Pittsburgh.
Yes, Pittsburgh, if you will, if you're British. Scott, you like whiskey.
I do.
Yeah.
A bit.
Are you learned about whiskey?
I'm learning. And I like to call Pittsburgh shitty Tuscany.
Shitty,
It's
like really shitty Tuscany.
really shitty Tuscany.
Is it just because of the humidity and the heat, or?
No, it's got these hillside villas,
Oh,
but everything is trash
shitty.
and shitty.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good.
You guys continue while I
Well, you fix things.
work on our new setup.
All right. Well, we got a lot. So Scott's in town. We figured we'd get him drunk on Friday because that's what we do here. And Mark brought down. We started, of course, with my Homer favorite, Knob Creek, the single barrel select. This is 120 proof, and I've been buying these up as I see them. I'm down to my last bottle, so I'm gonna have to buy more. I just saw more of these actually on the shelf.
I know where one is.
Well, yeah, I guess we're doing the next one at your house. And then, of course, yesterday at the kitchen table, Mark and I broke our rule of only drinking on Fridays to have some Dickel 15. So that's what we started with.
One has to have some self-control.
Does one? Who does?
Are we one?
I don't know.
Is that a metaphysical question?
Yeah.
It is. Everything's metaphysical here. If it was real, we'd have problems.
Yes. Yes.
And clearly, we do not.
We do not.
No.
We got a good mix on the table today, Mark.
We do. And I want to point out that you had a really fun idea.
I did.
Because believe it or not, when we do this on Friday, we really haven't got any idea of interesting things to talk about.
Planning is not our thing.
Not our thing. And so what you see there is part of your idea, which was, let's just go buy something we don't know anything about. Let's don't bother to learn anything about it, and let's drink it. Which I would call an intellectually blind tasting, not necessarily a visually blind tasting. And so this isn't quite that, because I have, for a long time, wanted to try this Nelson's Greenbrier Tennessee whiskey, because I like Tennessee whiskey, and I like what, I think it's Andy and, I can't remember the other Nelson brothers' name.
Randy.
It's not Randy.
Funny if it was.
I like what they're doing.
Yeah.
And you would know them first by Belmead.
Yeah.
They did Belmead,
Okay.
MGP source bourbon that has a huge following.
Mm-hmm.
But this is their distillate, and it is a Tennessee whiskey, which means it kind of has to be their
Should we
distillate.
put this in the pour cam?
We can put that in the pour cam and turn off the cool graphics. And I don't know anything about it other than it's Tennessee whiskey. These two cool guys that brought back, they're one of the people that have this story about Grandpappy that actually had a family in the business. So it's exciting that they chose the route to start their distillery of we'll source while we get our own stuff ready. Turned out their source stuff really good and people liked it. But here we are with their own whiskey.
Cool. 91 proof.
91 proof.
Handmade sour mash.
Handmade sour mash.
All right. Well, let's pour it.
Hey, well, you asked your brother-in-law here if he was learned in whiskey.
We learned it.
Did any of that require any explanation? Tennessee whiskey, sour mash.
I have been
Proof.
wondering what sour mash is.
Sour mash is a process that came about in probably the 1800s or before.
While you're doing that, I'm going to open
Yep,
this.
to help with sanitation. So what happens is they mash the whiskey, they distill the whiskey, and what's left over is this spent mash. It's the grain that's had all this goodness extracted from it. And what they'll do is take a bit of that and use it to start the next batch. And it helps kick off the fermentation, and there's something to, more smoke. This one on multi-smoke.
Smoke.
I can't, it's smoke.
You guys know what smoke
The
looks
smoke.
like.
it kicks off fermentation. It helps with sanitation in some way because in the 1800s, everything was made of wood and sanitation was hideous. And that's what sour mash means, as opposed to what you'll hear called a sweet mash, where they start from scratch on the whole batch every time.
Okay. I can't be the one to pour this because I'm left-handed. This is an awkward position here.
I'm left-handed.
All right. That's a lovely noise.
Isn't it?
That is beautiful.
Also, you don't pour enough whiskey on the table
That's
like
true.
I do.
You really do spread
I was
the noise.
actually just about to say,
Look
whenever I pour my,
Yeah.
depending on coffee intake,
you don't drink enough.
Practice, practice, practice.
I think he means to prevent shakes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
First guest on the show.
Yes. Well, the first guest here. We do have lovely folks that join us.
Yeah, who's
from
joining
time
us
to time.
today? Anybody?
Well, let's see. I'm still not sure. I'm hoping everybody can hear Scott. I'm struggling with that. Larry's.
Can y'all hear me through
He
my...
can't hear any of. Larry can't hear any of us.
Can't hear any of us.
Larry can't hear any of
Uh-oh.
us.
All of our good jokes went to waste.
That's okay, 'cause now we can
Check,
retell them.
check,
Yeah,
check.
that's a good point.
Let's see. I think I just have to do, this is the problem. Check, 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 check.
So, well, maybe I should say that for when they can hear us, but...
I don't know. I don't know if they can hear us. It's a great mystery. How do I get, can I get to the chat by myself? Do I need to?
Or do you need supervision?
YouTube.
Oh, Donner passed. We have a new person.
Can he hear us?
He can barely hear us.
Barely hear us. All right.
So tell him to hang on a minute.
All right. Hang on a minute. I can't tell him because I don't have the chat open.
I'll just sit here and drink.
There you go. This is the first time we've had technical difficulties like this, and I think it's your fault.
No, it normally is.
All right, so get on the old live stream here.
Well, let's see. For now, we can turn something on. Check, check.
Come on.
Top, 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 top.
Hey, everybody. Can you hear us?
Check, 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 check.
Still very low. Well, I hope y'all are drinking to get yourselves through this nonsense. All right.
Back, but very low. Yes, yep. Well, maybe they can also play a track from their favorite album. Distract them while they...
Do your own soundtrack.
Yeah.
All right.
While we get things back.
I got the video up, but I can't get to the comments.
I've told him.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just sit here.
To
struggle with this.
Told him to hang on just a minute, and then we'll be back.
Well, I can hear us. How do you do comments here? I am so technologically unsmart.